Hello everyone, welcome back to Lit League. In this video, we are going to discuss Rose of God by Sri Aurobindo. Rose of God is a poem by Sri Aurobindo, a spiritual leader and poet. This poem reflects his deep devotion and longing for union with the divine, often depicted metaphorically as a rose, symbolizing love, beauty, and purity. It explores themes of divine love, illumination, peace, harmony, and liberation of the soul. Throughout the imagery of the rose, Sri Aurobindo expresses his profound spiritual experiences and aspirations, inviting readers to share in the divine ecstasy and transformation. The poem explores the theme of divine love and the journey of the soul towards spiritual enlightenment. So, there is a connection between the divine love and the journey of the soul towards spiritual enlightenment. Each stanza unfolds a different aspect of this spiritual journey, from the initial longing for union with the divine to the ultimate realization of divine love as the essence of existence. Let's move on to the mind map, also the stanza summary. The first stanza discusses the rose as a metaphor for divine love. The rose blooms within the heart of the seeker. Also, the rose symbolizes the beauty and purity of divine love. So, stanza 1 talks about the importance of rose, the comparison with the divine love, the nature of the rose in connection to beauty, purity, and divine love. Second stanza, the seeker yearns for spiritual fulfillment and seeks the divine presence. So, through the fragrance of the rose represents the irresistible pull of divine love. The second stanza connects with the fragrance of the rose, also the irresistible pull of divine love. Third stanza, the surrender is essential for the seeking to experience divine love fully. When you experience the divine love fully, the seeker must surrender himself completely towards the God. The ego dissolves as the seeker merges with the divine. The fourth stanza, the realization of divine love as the essence of existence. The seeker becomes one with the eternal rose of God's love. Fourth stanza talk about the seeker becomes one with the eternal rose of God's love. Fifth stanza also it concludes the poem. The rose symbolizes divine love, the seeker's journey towards union with the divine. Also, the surrender and ego dissolution lead to realization of divine love. This mind map is directly connected with the entire summary of the poem, so you can easily remember all the important points through the mind map. Here goes some of the subtitle suggestions. When you write your essay, this will be very useful and it will make you to remember all the points in connection to the poem. Let us move on to the subtitles. Transformation, self-realization, divine longing, the inner quest, divine love, transcending ego, and spiritual journey. Let's move on to the study questions. This will be useful for preparing your exams. So, I have highlighted some of the important points or the major themes connection to the summary. Rose as the metaphor, you need to connect to the answer. What is the significance of the rose as a metaphor, and journey of the soul, and how the journey of the soul towards spiritual enlightenment, and the major themes divine love, longing, and surrender. Also, ego dissolution and the role of surrender in the seeker's journey. This could be the important part of this poem. Let's move on to the other 5 questions. Nature of divine love and the spiritual transformation. How an ordinary man to seek himself, to surrender himself and to one with God, the spiritual journey. And you should work on the poem structure, also the emotional and psychological journey of the seeker in order to reach the divine love. Finally, how does Rose of God reflect the teachings or philosophy of Sri Aurobindo? That's all about the Rose of God. If you have any questions, you can share the questions in the comment box. Those questions will be discussed in the separate video. Thank you for listening.